Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Dell laptop. This is a Dell Latitude 3510, and in this video I'm going to take you on a step-by-step how you can open it up and how you can clean, service, and repaste your CPU for your laptop. This is very simple, and you should be doing your own servicing and maintenance once every year, year and a half, depending how often you use. If you're a really heavy user, you should do it every 8 months. It's very good to keep the health of the motherboard, the components, everything on a best optimized on the best state possible. All right. By replacing the thermal paste cleaning, you're not going to change anything in the system. Everything is going to be left the way it was before, so don't worry about it. Just once you power it on, it might take up to 30 seconds for it to show anything on the screen. The laptop might turn on and off a couple of times. So just let it be and let it power on. All right. With all that said, I'm going to get it started. So first thing first, we're going to power it off, flip it upside down. I'll go over the tools I'll be using. A good screwdriver is a really must. I'll recommend you guys to use the iFixit screwdriver set. I purchased myself this basic tool set. And from this tool set, we're going to be using a Phillips #1. If you get the Pro set, they will include you with an opening tools, tweezers, and stuff like that. If not, grab for the opening tool a metallic guitar pick. That's very suitable to opening cases and covers. A plastic spatula, a curved tweezers are good to have. I always recommend these screwdrivers because they're really hard on the screw and they have exactly bit heads for the every screw that you need. I've seen so many people in the comments like, I damaged my screw head is because they used the wrong screwdriver. So use the screwdriver. I highly recommend it. I'm not getting paid by them or anything. Just it's simply a good screwdriver. One sheet of the workshop towel. Do not use microfiber towels and stuff like that. Use workshop towel. Next is an alcohol, isopropylic or isopropylic 98% plus. And the reason for the workshop towel is as soon as you put an alcohol on top and you want to clean the components, this will rip apart and will prevent the damage on the components. Unlike the microfiber towel that can get tangled and it can damage the components. Important one is a good thermal paste. I'll recommend you guys thermal grizzly extreme or thermal grizzly normal, or you can go with an Arctic MX4 or MX6, whichever you can get. These two are perfect for here. I get a lot of people keep saying, why don't you put a PTM on it? You don't need a PTM because if you even put a PTM, they're expensive, hard to find, hard to get. Even after a year, year and a half, you opening it, you cleaning it, you can just put a simply thermal paste and done. This thermal paste on the CPU will last you up to 3 to 4 years with no problem. All right. With all that said, let's get into it. First thing first, we want to unscrew all the screws. The screws that have something called a C-lock. The C-lock will prevent the screw from coming out entirely. Just pretty much have to loosen it up and let go. Just rotate and you hear tiny clicks and then let go. Few turn extras and that's it. Do this all around, all the screws. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking that like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and support the channel to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. Once you remove all the screws, you want to grab the laptop, open it up a little bit. You want to stick the opening to the guitar pick between the palm rest and the bottom cover, just like that. You want to twist it, and you want to hear those big click sounds. Those are the clips are getting loose. You might break 1 or 2 clips. That's no problem. Not a big deal. The clips are actually not doing the holding. The holding is being done by the screws. Over time, the case does get dry. The plastic do get dry, and the tiny clips, they do get snapped on, and they do fall off. So don't worry about those. All right. So just remove the back cover just by using a guitar pick to the left and right side. And you don't need to do the back as long as you do the front and the side. You can grab the cover, put your fingers on the hinge, and lift it and wiggle around, and it will come out. Take it outside. Use that little toothbrush, a soft toothbrush or medium toothbrush to clean the dust mesh and blow some air. And down here, we can see the one heat pipe, one fan right over there. To do the service, you need to disconnect the battery. To disconnect the battery, you want to put your fingers on the side of the jack and pull it back evenly. Just put it on the side of the jack and pull it back evenly. Move it to one side. All right. Next, you want to disconnect if you want to just do a dust cleaning, you don't want to remove the heat sink, you can do that too. Let's do that first. First, we need to untangle this tape over here. Just remove the tape over the connector in here. Once you remove it, there's a little metallic clamp right in here. You want to lift it up 90 degrees towards the back. We want to slide this clip towards the fan evenly, like the same way that we did for the connector. This is the connector for display jack. You want to untangle it around the fan, up, down, left, and right. Leave it there. Next, we want to unplug the fan connector. Don't yank on this cable. In the name of God, whatever you believe in, don't yank on this cable. You can rip them apart and you can damage them. Put your fingers or the curved tweezers on the side and push the connector backward. Just wiggle it around, push it back. So that way you don't tense the cable, you don't yank on the cable. Just put your fingers on the side of the jack and pull it back. And there is two screws that hold the fan, one right here. Remove that one. And another one, it's right in here under the cable. Remove these two screws and the fan will come out right here. You can remove any dust buildup and stuff like that. Like this one has a little dust on it, not too much. I see so many of them have horrible dust buildup in there. So you just want to grab it and clean it with a toothbrush. You can take this fan outside and clean it with a toothbrush, blow some air through here, just blow air from your mouth or compressor, whichever you want. Just make sure whenever you blow air through here, it's disconnected. Never connect the fan to the motherboard while you're spinning it. Now we're gonna repaste. We're gonna remove 4 screws. Oh, this wasn't for display. My bad. It looked like a display connector. This is for a bridge connector over here. The display is right over here. So we're gonna leave that. You wanna unscrew 4 screws for the heat sink. These screws do have a little seal lock on them. All right, same thing. Just loosen up the screws. All right. Next, you wanna lift it up, and there we have it. Now we're gonna clean it. Grab a little workshop towel, soak it in an alcohol, and we're gonna wipe over the CPU. Just go in a circular motion, use a little pressure on it. Don't worry about it, it's not fragile. Feel like a take like a thing like it's really gonna break and stuff like that. Don't worry about it, just clean it. Use enough force that you need. Remove the excess of the thermal paste on the heatsink. Swipe, clean. Now all you need to do is grab your thermal paste, put one line on the main die, one drop on the secondary die. The secondary die, the small one, is the chip called PCH chip or South Bridge chip. Does all the file transferring and stuff like that and bridging few other stuff. Right. So you want to bring the heatsink over, straight over, hold it down gently, and you want to cross screw them. Do one in there and one cross each other, just in an X shape. That way the thermal paste evenly spreads all over the CPU. There we go. Grab the fan. You can put the fan in place. Put the 2 screws for the fan. Once you're done with that, grab this cable, stick it beside the fan, under, over, and then move this tape. The tape has to go under this clip. There we go. And we're gonna slide this connector right under the jack. Just make sure it goes in evenly. All right, once we plugged in that one in, all right, once we have the cable, everything aligned, we're gonna connect the fan connector right over, slide it in straight, plug in the battery connector, align it in front of the connector and just pinch them in there. All right, next, all you wanna do is grab the bottom cover that you cleaned up, set it right over, and push the sides, the back. You wanna hear those nice click sounds. And to finish it off is to tighten up the screws right over. And just go all around and tighten up the screws. And this is how you can clean and repaste your Dell Latitude 3510 model. If you have any question or request, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.